remember that show that came out like 3 months ago?
No.
I don't know why I clapped. Like I was like, how dare you be
You're
drinking?
trying to frighten me.
Whoa!
It's the finale of The Last of Us.
It's the finale.
I've been waiting for so long for this episode to come out, and it's finally out.
I know, it's finally here. Yay! You know, I'm so glad that our audience actually know our humour. Because I swear, like, see if someone else was watching this, be like, you're so stupid. It came out like 3 months ago. And we're like, yeah, no shit.
I'm aware.
What happened? Why has it taken us 3 months? For the playlist people.
What do you mean? They won't even know. The playlist people will just be like, this is great, watch the next episode. How would they know? They're just sitting there like Netflix, they're in their little budgie smugglers, their wee wife fronts, and they're like poking their belly button, eating some chips.
You sound very like accustomed to this.
Which means my daily. The blankie mode, blankie up.
We've said it so many times, but I got sick and then you got sick and then we got married and everything just...
We watched a movie last night.
We did... Oh, Dawn, I'm so angry. The Last of Us, hi.
We watched Allegiant, which is like the third in the Divergent. I think it's Divergent, Insurgent, Allegiant.
And they were so good. Like, I'm talking like, get the popcorn in, like, okay, where's the second one? What app is it on? You know how it goes.
It was funny actually, because the first and the third movie were on Netflix. And the second movie wasn't.
It was on Prime, I think. So anyway, we just finished them, ended with a cliffhanger. And I was like, oh... I thought of Jackie Chan.
Oh! Bruce Lee.
I was like, oh, okay. There's a fourth movie. Thought this was the last movie, you know, trilogy and stuff like that. So, went to Google, and there's no fourth movie because they didn't make enough money.
So they're just
why was there like no warning? I would never do this. I have never had a playlist on YouTube that is unfinished.
Apart from Last of Us.
Red Dead Redemption and...
Oh yeah, you never finished Red Dead Redemption 2, did you?
No.
I played it, but I definitely never finished it.
No. And there's many other things. But the point is, when you are a massive corporation and you've got these like billion-dollar movies that are really good, by the way, and you say you're going to do a trilogy +1, do the +1. Okay?
I mean, if Disney can tell you at the start of the Aristocats that there's some racist cats in it,
you can tell me at the start of this
tell me
that you'll get to the third one and you need to buy a book.
And they never finished it. So I bought the books. I'm going to read the books and I'm going to tell Suzy what happened.
Because I'm raging. Actually raging. So every night you need to read a part of the book and then you need to tell me what happened. Because it'll be different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or you could read them yourself.
I don't do books. I have work
Does it
to
tell?
do. The Last of Us, ladies and gents. So in the last episode,
David died.
Calm down.
David. Shouldn't I?
And he's only played The Last of Us once. I've played it multiple times, so I was looking out for like key dialogue, and he said it as he was talking over it, and I was having a pure moment where I'm just like, he said baby girl, like he said baby girl, he said baby girl.
That was like a big moment as well, and like when I played the game I talked over it as well.
Yeah.
And people were like, oh my god, you missed it.
I was one of those. I left your comment where I was just like, do you know what, unsubbing, because like baby girl moment. He called Sarah his baby girl, and then he called Ellie his baby girl, and you missed it twice.
Sarah was in the game for 15 minutes. Actually 15 minutes, leave me alone.
Okay, well, clearly
I'm sorry, you're just a Last of Us freak.
I am a Last of Us freak.
You know another thing, I've got another bone to pick with this TV show. Now that we're away from all the simps that absolutely adore the show, each episode of this show cost them $15 million.
And they still made a cock up at the bridge bit, just saying.
They did, there was a car in the bridge bit. Each episode cost them $15 million. Battle of the Bastards and Game of Thrones cost $10 million to make.
Okay.
They're just walking through snow!
They've obviously got really good cameras.
Really good snow? They must have to ship the snow in from Antarctica.
Do you know how difficult
$15 million?
It's really difficult to get.
Give me $5 million. I'll shoot you the exact same thing.
Give me $5 million and I'll shoot you.
Normally it's going to be $5 million or I'll shoot you. This time, and I'll shoot you.
So as per usual, we've played the game multiple times and we'll be doing comparisons. If you don't like this, there's not much I can tell you.
I've only played it once, but I've watched it twice because I edited it. Edited it.
Alright, I'm excited. Let's see how much it stays true to the game or just decides to go off on its own tangent into season 2. Which
I hope it buggers off and does its own thing.
I was about to be like, no one asked for season 2, but we did though. Just don't have Abby in it and it'll be fine.
I don't know anything about this. Don't spoil this.
How do you even play the game then?
Abby is a big chungus that's going to snap people's necks, okay?
I feel like you calling her a big chungus is just so like... People don't even know what that means. It's just like...
Just because you're not on the internet, okay?
I know.
Roll a tape! Grunting. Oh, I've got them lacking.
Wait, this must be Abby's mum. Why are you laughing at a pregnant woman falling down?
She says this must be Abby's mum. I'm like, who's Abby?
Oh yeah. I meant Ellie.
I was like, am I being an idiot? Who thinks Abby?
It could be Abby's mum.
It could be. Could be Abby's mum. She's a brand new character just introduced. Abby.
I think this is the house that
Do you have a friend called Abby?
I do, yeah. I think this is the house that's in the second game. You wouldn't know. This is why you don't have sex in a post-apocalyptic world. And if you do, you use one of those cups.
She's just like, use a diva cup. Oh no, she's going!
Do you know who that is, though?
Yeah, I know who that is.
I'm just saying.
That's the voice actress.
From the game.
I forgot her name. Ashley...
Graham.
Birch. It's not Ashley Birch. Is it?
I don't know.
Forget her surname.
It's really weird hearing her, like the actual Ellie voice. You know what I mean?
I just know her as Pike. Oh, you don't want to drop that.
Jesus Lord, she's pregnant. Calm down.
Leave her alone. You don't treat pregnant ladies like that.
Yeah. I never want to get pregnant.
I don't want to get pregnant either. It's a mighty clean baby. At least it's got its unbiblical cord. Oh no.
Okay, hear me out then.
Yes.
So technically, she got bit as she was coming out.
She was still attached though.
But it just seems a bit quick.
Yeah, it does seem quick. Especially considering that the man in the vent chopped his arm off after he got bit and he did not turn.
That seems a bit quick to me.
You know, it's just that hand wavy, timey-wimey stuff. Don't worry about it.
God, how sad would you be though?
I know.
You're like, this is my baby, and now I'm gonna die. It's messed up.
Oh.
Yeah, you tell them. Oh no.
That baby's gotta be cold.
I got you. It's okay. Yeah, it's okay.
God, who's cutting onions in here?
Ninjas. That's why I can't see them.
Yeah, I don't mean to be that person. It just seemed a bit like quick. You know what I mean? She's being born at the same time as being bitten. Would there be enough time for it to get to the baby?
Maybe there's a wee bit it got through. Maybe that's it. Maybe that's how you get immune to it. You just have to be inoculated.
Maybe.
They need to give you a wee bit of the virus. A wee boop. Then that's it. That's all you need.
Well, I'm so glad that you're here to tell the world when this eventually happens. Because
Yes.
Google, you know, when this was airing, Google was happy enough to be all like, this is happening.
Oh my god, I'm so glad they were away from that. I was sick of seeing every new news article like, oh my god, like, killer virus could destroy the world. It's all, come on, man.
Like, we just had COVID. We don't need another
The
one.
news sucks. Ashley Johnson! Who's Ashley Birch?
She.
She... Hellblade.
Excuse me.
Hellblade.
Right.
Ashley Johnson.
So she would have had to find
Find.
a camp of people very quickly.
I think if you watch it, they're going to explain what happened.
How's it logged when a zombie got in?
Maybe zombie was living there?
I'm just saying, like, 10 million for this. 10 million!
15?
Sorry, 15 million.
Get it right.
There was plenty of houses like this in Newtonmore that they could have used.
See, I'm telling you, man, give me 5 million, I'll film it for you. This is just a house in Detroit.
Yeah, it came through the window.
Didn't even need to do any set building.
So she didn't leave. She just had the baby. She was obviously expecting to eat the baby if she was spending time with it.
What?
The mum.
What do you mean?
Well, I don't know, I would try and find a settlement as quick as I could because I'm gonna turn. I wouldn't just stay there.
I don't know how much you can do when you've just popped a wee one out you. But yeah, you're right, she only had a wee bite on the leg. It's interesting because I expected them to have been friends for a while there.
That's what I thought as well.
It's not your fault.
We were delayed getting out of the zone.
She's hungry.
They
She
did know
needs
each
to be
other.
fed, and
Yeah.
I didn't want to nurse her.
Probably a good idea.
I want you to take her with you to Boston. Find someone to bring her up and make sure that she's safe.
I can't do that.
And I want you to give her this.
It's a knife. Nobody wants to see a creepy zombie baby.
I can't. How long have we known each other?
She heard
He
me
wants to
talking.
know.
She heard me talking. This is an emotional moment, okay? Keep it together.
So you pick her up right now. And then you kill me.
That's heartbreaking though. That's like me and Haley, knowing each other our whole lives and then that happens, you know?
I can't kill you.
No, please. Please.
No way you just leave her there.
Please.
At least get one of the guys to do it.
I don't get one of your friends to do it. That's why she's asked for.
Hold her head. There you go. Take this.
Cover its wee ears so it doesn't get sore ears.
This guy needs to have a baby already. Jeez Louise, you know too much.
I'm trying.
He didn't cover the ears.
That poor guy is like, what is this? A bloody ball pit? I've got to hold its head, cover its ears. That was you!
Oh, Ellie.
You say that as if she's having a flashback.
But she might be.
I found this in there. Beefaroni, Chef Boyardee.
Oh, cool.
Beefaroni. And Boggle.
Boggle? It's a word game.
I love that Joel is trying like his hardest at this point.
He's trying to be a dad.
Yeah.
Getting close. Hospital that way. Maybe the one we're looking for.
Got it.
You know, you're so funny when a serious thing happens. You go all silly instead of emotional. I feel like a lot of viewers don't get that. They don't understand, but I know you.
Can't show your emotions. Okay. It's weakness.
Hard disagree.
No, toxic masculinity.
You want to learn how to play guitar? Ellie?
Oh, yeah.
She's always such a hard nut, and then after that David thing, she's just like,
Gone. Yeah.
Actually, this time I was thinking we'd blast our way through that rubble. I found some dynamite in that RV back there.
Really?
No.
No, so we're gonna cut through that building, find a skyscraper, go up and look around. I had you going, didn't I?
We can't have her organizing all the plans, though, can we? I wish they would just stop for a second and, like, talk about it. Instead of just walking with the awkwardness.
No, this is the way that Joel would act. What with awkwardness?
Talk about bad luck. Military drops bombs. Not one of them hits the building you're trying to demolish. No way up.
Isn't that just war, though?
No, not that they're trying to demolish, that you're trying to demolish. Because obviously it looks like they're demolishing a building.
If I get you up there, you can drop that ladder down. Maybe we go through that way. Come on, I'll give you a boost.
Just like the video games.
You need to have a conversation, Joel. She's not mentally there.
Shell shock.
You okay?
Yeah, fine.
Just you kind of seem extra quiet today, so...
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. Did you hear what I...
Yeah, boost. Got it.
It's nice to see someone feeling the effects of this world that they live in.
Yeah.
Not that it's nice, but I mean it's...
Because it's uncommon.
It's not something that normally gets explored in TV shows.
Or zombie movies. What?
This isn't zombies.
I just meant like
I
in
know.
zombie movies. Jesus Lord.
Ellie!
You know what this means?
You gotta see this!
Ellie!
You know what this means?
Nope.
Up here!
Really?
Yep.
Are you kidding me? I've been waiting for this scene like the entire time.
It's one with the piano?
Ellie!
Don't be so slow.
But what did she see from the ladder that she's seen all this with? I'm so
I mean,
confused.
that's a bit weird, yeah. Unless it has a really
Oh,
long
of
neck.
course!
Ah,
Of
you're
course! Oh, I'm such an idiot.
Yay! There's your 10 million.
Aww. Listen, I know a guy can get you a giraffe real cheap.
Don't want to know.
Scary.
I won't.
Don't shoot it, okay?
What are you doing?
It's all right. Can you hurry up? Come on.
Can we go to the zoo and feed giraffes now?
We'll do it tomorrow.
Okay.
Ah, it is real, right?
That?
Yeah.
It looks like...
It's so cute.
Yeah, that's definitely real.
Size of its tongue, it's crazy.
Isn't it, or is it CGI'd? No, that is real. That's totally real.
And if it's not real, that's a real good CGI giraffe.
Oh, where's she going? Come on, come on, come on, come on!
That is cool, Ellie.
Okay.
You forgot about the giraffe.
I remembered.
I mean, how could you, if you were Joel, let go of Ellie after this moment, specifically?
So, is it everything you hoped for?
Got its ups and downs. You can't deny that view.
Maybe there's nothing bad out there, but so far there's always been something bad out there.
We're still here, though.
I know. I'm only saying there's risk.
There's always risk.
I want you to know that.
What do you mean? What else are we supposed to do?
Nothing. We just go back to Tommy's. We forget about the whole damn thing.
Just live our lives, be free.
Everything I've done. It can't be for nothing.
Oh.
I know you want to protect me. You have. And when we're done, we'll go wherever you want. Tommy's, Sheep Ranch, the moon. I'll follow you anywhere you go.
Oh.
Stupid show. Damn it, I didn't pack any tissues. Nothing. I do still think the whole thing is... If you played the game, you know what I mean.
had a bit of a rant about that, to be fair.
That was the first option.
Yeah.
You know?
We can talk about this at the end of the episode.
I know, but now I'm getting annoyed.
I know. I stopped one of my episodes literally right here.
I remember because I watched it.
Emergency medical camps. Obviously didn't last. They had me in one just like this.
With Sarah?
Nope.
Well, I gotta hand it to the army people. They were way better at stitching you up than I was.
It was me.
Oh.
I was the guy who shot and missed.
Oh. Don't blame you.
Sarah died. And I couldn't see the point anymore. Simple as that. And I wasn't scared either. I was ready. I couldn't have been more ready.
But he knew there was something else out there for him.
Yeah, why did you miss?
So time heals all wounds, I guess.
It wasn't time that did it.
It was you. Oh.
I love Ellie's awkwardness in this scene. It just shows, doesn't it? It's such good acting.
You know what I'm in the mood for?
What?
Puns.
Yo! These are my favourite.
People are making apocalypse jokes like there's no tomorrow. Too soon?
No, it's topical.
Moon rocks taste better than Earth rocks. Why? Because they're meteor.
That's terrible.
That is bad.
What did the green grape say to the purple grape?
I remember.
Breathe, you idiot.
Breathe, you idiot.
7 minutes.
I'll give it a 5. 5
Uh-oh.
out of 10.
Ah, this is why we
Flashback.
can't have nice things.
Oh, don't do that. That's how you kill people. Jesus.
Just kick him in the balls.
Always do that.
Is that Marlene?
Yeah, I'll be fireflies.
I hate to get the tears from my eyeballs.
Yeah.
Welcome to the Fireflies. Easy. You got hit pretty hard.
You just like spray painting everything, don't you?
So he's just gonna fall off the side of the bed.
Where is she?
We lost half our crew crossing the country. I had 5 men whose only job was to protect me. I still almost got killed. How'd you do it?
He's Joel.
She fought like hell to get here.
She would have been dead on day 1.
Then you obviously know nothing about her.
It makes normal cordyceps think that she's cordyceps. It's why she's immune. He's gonna remove it from her,
But they've still
multiply
attacked
the
her.
cells in a lab, produce those chemical messengers, and then we can give it to everyone.
And then we can just live with those things. That'd be great. Even though they've attacked her.
Find someone else.
There is no one else. We didn't tell her. We didn't cause her any fear. There won't be any pain.
No, you take me to her. You take me to her right now!
I still call bullshit on this.
It's so ridiculous.
I was there when she was born, Joel. I promised her mother that I would save her child. I promised.
Then why are you so happy just to murder her?
On a hunch.
Yeah, without exploring any other options.
I'm sorry.
You've had her for literally like a couple
no
of
other
hours.
choice.
And you're like, this is the only thing we could do!
Yeah, nice testing.
Oh, there's gonna be some queen waves
Walk
up
him
in
out to
this.
the highway. Leave him there with his pack. Give him this.
That's just insult to injury.
Oh, God. Didn't even have the balls to take him out, though. That's your biggest mistake. I'm gonna save the world by killing your daughter. Listen, we've taken out more than 2 guys. Bring it on.
It's just like, they're just in such a fucking rush. And it just annoyed the living shit out of me when I played the game as well.
Yeah, yeah. One guy says, oh, I think this is a good idea. Let's kill her.
Yeah.
Which way?
Downstairs.
Oh, someone's going down the stairs, but it ain't Joel. Okay, maybe a few, but... It's so difficult, like, it'd be running through your head, right? If I take the guy out behind me, the other one will shoot me, so it's the best way to do it.
We've got rifles though in an enclosed space. See?
Where is she?
Wrong answer. I'll take the rifle with the proper stock on it.
She must have known. Yeah, we'll just send Joel away. You're the one person that I do not want to be in debt to.
I know, you'd send a full army.
Like, the hell, man. This was my favorite part of the game. Sneaking through the hospital. So good.
You know, this was the one part of the game that I didn't sneak.
Oh, did you just go ham?
I was like, might as well. I've saved up all these bloody ammo and weapons and explosives.
It's kind of like, obviously playing the game was iconic for me, but if you were watching the show without ever playing the game, I can imagine this being very like, are
What
you
a
joking?
cool fucking moment.
Yeah. Like, oh, you think you're taking my daughter from me? I don't think so.
Thing is, with the music and all that, I bet you'd be expecting a shitty ending to this.
Spoilers! Yeah.
Oh,
It's heartbreaking to have all that moment with her, with the giraffes, and I mean the full journey, just all of it.
well, it's basically his daughter now.
That's why I call her that. Yeah, don't be in debt to Joel. He'll find a very easy way to murder you.
Interesting she would be in pediatric surgery. You
What?
think they would just pick any surgical room, not necessarily the child's one?
And she's not a child either.
No. Guess it just kind of adds to that full aesthetic of it being his baby girl.
What if they kill her though? It doesn't have to be the same.
Season 2 is going to be wild.
That kind of looked like they'd already started.
Nope, just
Get in
knocked
there,
out.
Unhook
Joel!
her.
How did you get in here?
I said unhook her.
Don't be an idiot.
Unhook her.
Oh my God.
Cover her arm. Fast.
If this was Susie's playthrough, he'd have just shot them all.
I did shoot them all. Probably could have used a surgeon in that world though, to be honest. Again, not the surgeon's fault.
That's actually what I says in the game. I was like, he shouldn't have shot the surgeon because, although no, it was the surgeon's fault. He was the one that was like, oh, the only thing we can do is to take a fucking brain out.
True.
They haven't even shaved her head or anything yet. Still have plenty of time.
They didn't make it out like they were gonna shave her head.
Well, they'd actually done that before knocking her out.
No matter how hard you try, no matter how many people you kill, she's gonna grow up, Joel.
So we kill her now then, do we?
How long till she's torn apart by infected or murdered by raiders? Because she lives in a broken world that you could have saved.
Maybe. But it isn't for you to decide.
Or you.
Did she get to decide?
Because I think she'd want to do what's right.
Well, that's it. You know what she would pick, though.
And you know it.
Yeah, Joel is being selfish here.
It's not too late.
But you also
Even now.
understand why.
Even
Yeah,
after
of
what
course.
you've done, we can still find a way.
I mean, you don't have a surgeon.
I couldn't let her go if it was me. I couldn't do it.
Nah. I ain't saying none.
Turns out there's a whole lot more like you. People that are immune. Dozens of them. The doctors, they couldn't make any of it work. They've actually... They've stopped looking for a cure.
Oh, so hard. So hard.
Raiders attacked the hospital. I barely got you out of there. We'll find you some new ones on the way.
Oh, Joel.
Are people hurt?
Yes.
Surely one day she could go back to that hospital. If there was any survivors, she'd ask the question.
She knows he's full of shit, though.
I'm sorry.
Ah, it's so hard, you know? How do you give away someone like that? When
Yep.
you know their testing was bullshit?
The testing was bull.
You've just come after her.
Oh, cold.
Is he wrong?
Not. She wouldn't have survived anyway.
And then his lie, you know, gets exposed if anyone was to come after her.
Thing is, I feel like Ellie knew that he was talking pish.
Well, yeah, because I mean, even with the giraffe scene, he's like, you don't need to do this.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I feel like had he had never said that, maybe she would think differently.
Maybe.
We gotta walk the rest of the way.
How that car looked like brand new. Like, how'd you break it?
Remember?
Yeah.
Like, I just feel so awkward for him because it's like, how do you live with that lie?
I don't know. Can't move past it swiftly.
Not to say the two of you are the same, but definitely different kids.
How so?
Well, she was a lot more, I want to say girly, and I'm not saying that you're not girly.
I'm not.
Yeah, you're not.
You know the other thing? He shouldn't have moved past it this quickly. He should be talking about it. If he was being real, he would talk about it.
Yeah.
Constantly.
Anyway, I bet you would have liked her back.
Yeah, bet I would have.
Because when something massive happens, you go on about it.
Well, you do, jeez.
Well, just saying. But he's making it too obvious by trying to, like,
Scoot past
bury
it.
it, you know.
Look, sometimes things don't work out the way we hope. You can feel like you've come to an end. And you don't know what to do next. But if you just keep going, you find something new to fight for. And maybe that's not what you
Swear
want.
to me.
Oh no.
Swear to me that everything you said about the Fireflies is true.
You're hesitating too
I
much.
swear.
See, man, you've got to act surprised and be like, well, why would you ask me that? Of course it was true.
Okay.
God, it's just...
Oh. Yeah, it was play by play.
Yeah, it was. But I'll be honest with you, the game ended perfectly. So if they deviated from any of that, it would have been... People
Oh,
would have
yeah,
gone
people would've
nuts,
went crazy.
you know?
Oh.
I feel like we were supposed to be crying a lot more with the baby in the beginning, but you were trying your hardest to not get emotional. And then when it came to the giraffe and all that, that was me. It was too late. Too late for me. It would have been nice to have watched that, you know, without knowing everything because of the game.
Oh, yeah.
But at the end of the day, the games are iconic. And I'm glad that I got the game experience.
Yeah, it's great watching it, but I think the same thing that I've said about the show before is that like every episode there's like something big happening. Mm-hmm. But in the game, obviously, you get the time to explore and to grow with the characters. So I feel like things hit you so much more in the game context.
I feel like I want to go and cry now. There's obviously information that I have now that you do not have. That I'm like, can you hurry up? Please.
Well, I'm 3 hours into it.
Because-
I've just rendered out the second episode, okay? Episodes 1 and 2 are ready to go.
I will say that was brilliant. From start to finish, I really, really enjoyed
Fucking
The Last of Us.
15 million an episode. Ridiculous.
Guys, money, money, money. I really enjoyed it from start to finish. There was a couple of things that I personally would have done differently, but I don't get paid the big bucks to do this.
Yeah, I really enjoyed it as well. I think my only one complaint, if I'm allowed one, please, commenters, I would have liked to see more
Clickers. Yes, they're
More infected.
for a show that was about the infected in the world and stuff like that. There wasn't enough of it.
Yeah, the entire reason that they were going to, and I think it says this in the last episode, the entire reason that they were going to find a cure was for the infection that doesn't really seem to bother them that much.
Yeah, I mean, the thing that bothered them the most was the raiders and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
So basically what they need to be doing is actually creating a government to sort
The raiders out.
the raiders out, because it does feel like the infected weren't actually that big of a deal throughout the show.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of like the big infected moments was obviously Tess. And then I forget the woman's name, where the bloater come out.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Come out and
The
all
house
the infected
bit.
come out the ground, the sniper section.
But what was that all about? You had something living underground, a giant bloater or whatever, making it seem like, oh god, they're all underground and this is terrible. And that was it. There was nothing else after that.
Yeah, just the bloater appeared later on for that one
Yeah.
big moment.
And like that was it. And everyone
That was a cool episode though.
Everyone was expecting the school section where
Well,
they
yeah,
get run
rebel,
into
yeah.
the school and all of that, and that was really awesome, but they didn't have that in the show. I felt like they did focus a lot more on the storytelling, which was great. The story is great, but they could have done with a lot more in regards to the infected, and I think that's the critique.
Yeah, I think that's my only critique is that
But everything else I loved.
wasn't as many infected as you would have expected.
Ah, see what you did there? See what you did there?
I'm a poet.
And you know it. Well, finally, you guys, this is the end to The Last of Us. As I say, I feel like it started off quite emotional and I wasn't emotionally there in the beginning. It took me a good 10 minutes to be like, okay, because here's
on you go.
Here's the thing. We get very excited to film our YouTube videos together. So when a show starts, in my opinion, very sad, it takes me a minute to get there. It's not like when I would do Naruto.
I get it just with shows. See if I'm watching Netflix and binge and I'm watching one after the other, fine. But see if next week, the new episode of The Last of Us is out, let's chuck it on. And it starts off with a really sad moment, I'm just like, alright, okay. I feel like I need to get into the mood.
Yeah, it's like you need to watch one before it to then be like, okay, this is a sad mode.
Yeah, see when we're watching Titans. And it just plays the next episode and cuts out the outro, the intro and the catching up bit. So it just feels like a longer episode.
Yeah, you're straight into it.
Yeah.
Whereas that started off obviously very sad and in the moment. And yeah, I'm kind of the same as you, a bit jokey here or there, whatever. And it wasn't until we started getting more to Joel and Ellie that I was like, do you know what? I'm feeling it.
Yeah.
And it just kind of hits you.
I was more excited that there was the Ashley Johnson cameo.
Yeah, that was really cool. She's done a great job. I don't know if she is an actress. I know she's a voice actress, but I don't know if she's ever done
Don't know.
on camera. But she did do a great job. So this is the end.
Definitely not Ashley Birch.
No, she's the other one.
She's the other Ashley.
Well, she's very popular.
Not the other Ashley, the one that you said.
No, I said
Ashley
the plus size model is the one I said. So, okay, we shall be back with Game of Thrones finale, episode 10, for our next upload, which won't be in a month's time. You shut your face. I heard you. I hear you.
Okay. But when's this coming out? Is this coming out the day before
Friday.
the Game of Thrones? Oh no, the same day as Game of Thrones?
No, this is Friday's video.
Oh, so the Game of Thrones will be on a Tuesday. Oh.
And we might actually start having some other series again alongside, because we do have a couple of shows that I'm not going to mention.
There's so many shows!
I know.
And movies.
And movies as well. We are on our way to Christmas. You know what that means. Right, this outro is long enough.
July.
This outro is long enough as it is. Thank you so much for watching. Lots of love from Mrs. and Mr. Steejo. And we'll see you all in the finale of Game of Thrones.